John, maybe a bit of an anticlimactic result after all the hype around this game, but at the end of the day, still top of the league.
Yeah, obviously both teams been playing really well. Maybe it was always going to be a case of cancelling each other out, and that's how it's panned out. You never ever know before the game, but as it turned out, not an awful lot of goal-mouth action, neither goalkeeper seriously troubled. I thought we had a better first half. I thought we were a better team first half. I thought we were more dominant. We were certainly going towards the Hamilton goal more. And maybe we should have scored for the set play, which can win games like this. I've not seen it back. It seemed like Cole got a flick on at the front area, and then Thomas came at the back post, just couldn't get, inside that post to get it in the goal. And that might have been what would have won the game. There was bits and pieces in the first half that we had, didn't quite take them. Half chances, no really sitters or anything like that. Half chances, a lot of effort put in, a lot of commitment put in by both teams. As I say, I thought we were a better first half. Second half, being honest, I don't think we looked like scoring, but I don't think we looked like losing a goal either. Didn't quite click, didn't quite flow, but you can then say you're playing against better opposition in the league than we've done all season. They're not going to make it easy for you. The game will be a little bit sometimes frantic. Maybe we turned the ball over too much. A little bit of decision making, a little bit of, maybe just the wrong player getting the ball in the wrong area of the pitch, and it no quite flowing, no quite getting up to top gear. However, we stay unbeaten in 9 games in the league. 23 points out of 27 is a good return. Unbeaten in 10 games in all competition. So there's a lot to clean sheet. There's a lot of positives to take from it. So yeah, we move on. No damage done. You've seen in midweek how Celtic end up losing a goal late, and they're all saying if you can't win it, don't lose it. So Celtic did lose a late goal, and the better way a point is none. And as it went into the last stages of the game, Hamilton got a corner kick, last minute of the game, official time. And you've seen that when these situations it ends up in the back of your net. But we defended that. We kept our nerve. We were mentally strong. Defenders dealt with everything really. Middle to front, we've been better. So I'm sure we'll be better. But we've got a nice 2 weeks before our next league game. Got a nice game next week against Queen's Park. So we sit at the top of the table, for a bit longer again.
You mentioned kind of strength and the strong kind of defensive display, especially at the last 5 minutes when things got a bit frantic. And obviously you got man of the match, so a standout player has to be Finn Yates, who just seems to be going from strength to strength at the moment.
Great competitor. He's a great competitor. He's a great boy. He competed really well. 2 players that he played against. He played against Barjonas. He played against Conor Murray. Both guys natural right-footed, want to come in the park, can cause problems. Barjonas scored a great goal last Friday night against Annan in the first couple of minutes of the game. He is a handful. I thought Yates had dealt with him really well, and Conor came on in the game last week and scored a great goal as well. So again, he's dealt with that. So yeah, he's always up and down the pitch. He's got great energy levels. So yeah, that's a good choice. But the defenders, I thought Leon started the game really well. He got down the left hand side. He was getting crosses in. It must have been a big issue for Hamilton. We just couldn't get on the end of the crosses. Callum put some good crosses in at the start during the second half. Just only really getting to the first defender. But I thought Cole and Tom, obviously to bring the big boy on at the end, with whatever 10 minutes to go or whatever it was, who maybe would have caused a handful just with his presence, but he didn't really. So yeah, clean sheet's important. Sam's not an awful lot to do. Happy about that. Just middle to front, we can be better.
Obviously you mentioned the clean sheet and the fact that Sam didn't have an awful lot to do. At this stage, first quarter of the season over, is that quite comforting that you can have opposition come here like that and shut them out like that? It must give you confidence, obviously, to just keep going on this run unbeaten, knowing that you can just shut teams out, especially Hamilton.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's always a good thing. Last week we lost 2 goals at home. There are only 2 goals we've lost, at home all season in the league. So we've been good at the back. We've definitely been good at the back. We're good at the back today. is very, very important, because that one set play that we could have scored from could have been the whole difference in the whole game. So very, very important to get the clean sheets for confidence. It keeps the momentum going, as I say, 9 unbeaten in the league, 23 points out of 27, unbeaten in 10 games in all competitions. So we want to try and keep that going. There's it's not the end of the world today. It's nothing about, all right, it's a big advantage now because we only drew at home. Nonsense, absolute nonsense. We drew at Dunfermline last year and couldn't beat them after that when they came here. So that's irrelevant, totally irrelevant. There's a lot of football to get played, between now and playing Hamilton again, and the other teams will all have their say as well on any given day in this league. We need to make sure we're at it in all the games. We have a number of players missing, who are hopefully not too far away from coming back. Calvin Miller's improving now a lot. So whereas I look at the Hamilton team today and they had only Andy Winters, as far as I can see, would be an injury. The bench is full. We've got a full complement there. We have a number of players missing. And we've got some players to come back in who can strengthen us up.
And just looking ahead to next Saturday quickly, nice tie against Queen's Park to look forward to. You mentioned it'd be nice to get a little break from the league. Obviously the league's a priority, but still nice to be involved in ties like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good game at home. Queen's Park are a very, very good football team, young side, decent football players. The style is a possession-based team. So we used it the last time to give some of the guys that have been playing regular some game time, which worked really, really well. They took the opportunity and took the chance. So we'll have a think during the week and see if we want to go down that road, and if we've got any other ones back that need game time as well. The league is a priority, but I think it's a game that, similar to Ayr, we'll not lose too much sleep on it if we don't, but we'll still go and apply ourselves properly, and if we play well, then we've got a right good chance of winning.
Fingers crossed, John. Thank you very much, and congratulations on still being top of the league.
Thank you.